Oh, okay, Sagittarius. I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. You've reached the channel. Sagittarius, I am a little bit under the weather, a little bit sick. I am recovering. Um, well, I'm almost 100%. But if you hear me like cough or something like that, please bear with me. Also, if you hear like some barking in the background or something like that, my dog is currently sleeping, and sometimes he barks in his sleep. So if it gets too much to a certain thing, then I'll wake him up. But yeah. So yeah, this is going to be a reading for what you really need to know now. Okay, Sagittarius, I'm cooperating with the universe to really speak to, what's pressing, what is important for you, what's critical for you to know right now, whatever subject matter that may be. This is for July the 17th to the 27th of 2023. Also, Sagittarius, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/NaveenFerguson. The link is in the description box below. Also, remember that I am offering personal readings at this time, and you could also donate to the channel. The information for all that is in the description box below. Also, I recently launched my website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com, where I offer counseling services. Oh, you got a bonus card. Bonus angel message. Okay. Where I offer counseling services as well as tarot card readings, and there's like a package deal happening there. I also have a blog, so check a look at that amongst other things that's going to be coming. But yeah, mytypeoftherapy.com. Check it out. you might find it interesting. Oh, and share it, of course. Okay, so let's get into it, Sagittarius. Okay, wow, this is awesome. You know what is coming through? The King of Swords. I'm really feeling a pressure on my back vertebra. When I took this card, I could feel it. It's like there's a pressing burden on you, and you are really critically minded of yourself, your world, your environment at this time. You need things to work. You're trying to put systems in place. You're overseeing the dynamics of either business, family life, a project, a team understanding, whatever the case may be, or just you in general regarding your life itself. There are dynamics you're trying to forge, you're trying to build and it's like what I'm sensing is a lot of you are not necessarily hands-on because there are certain things that have already been in place, and you're only giving your time or your space towards those critical, important matters at this time. There is such a burden that I feel that's on your back. It could be a bit stressful, is what I'm hearing, and it's heavy laden in certain respects. And I'm feeling a lot of mixed energy from it because it's like, yeah, it's not ideal to be feeling this type of pressure, but at the same time, this type of pressure is warranted to get things done, to get things moving in a more succinct, harmonious, manifesting cycle in your life at this time, Sagittarius. There is a lot that is being asked of you on certain respects. There's a time constraint as well, as what I'm hearing, because it's like you're not exactly sure about the manifestation of time, but you do know that you want to be ready, and you're doing everything that you can in your power to get ready. Oh my goodness, I am feeling a certain pain all over my body. Sagittarius, sorry, I'm trying to focus and meditate in certain respects more because I'm feeling so much of the psychic energy basically from everyone, the spiritual forces. I can feel what's happening with you, whatever type of dynamic is happening with you. And yeah, I sense for some of you, it's like your feet, you almost second guess if your feet is even going to be on a firm ground. Is it going to be stable? Because it feels like certain things, when you think it's stable, then it shifts. And it's like you're really focusing, trying to make a plan of action. It can be burdensome. It really can. But what I'm also sensing is that you do have great plans. You do have the focus, and you will make sure that these plans of action will take place. I sense a lot of your outsourcing dynamics or the conversations that you've had will produce levels of fruit or connectivities towards fruit. Okay, so continue doing what you're doing, continue holding yourself in a regal stance. Don't give up, because it is going to bring you to a better place. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. That's why I'm sorry, I have to. God, this is painful. Oh my goodness, this is probably why I was feeling all this. Okay, so Sagittarius, this 10 of swords. That's why I was feeling all that. You see all these swords on this guy's back? And like I told you, I said it's like the feet almost seemed like it was on, stable ground for a second, and then suddenly just shifted, and then it feels stable again, then it shifted again, and you're trying to just make sure that these things don't happen. There are forces that you are battling that you're not even aware of, is what I'm sensing. That's really that's really going to be coming to an end. I'm sensing there's about 3 main people in your life that are fighting on your behalf, even behind the scenes. Some of them you may not even talk to often, but in this situation, you're having a bit more communication with them because they do actually care for you, even if you don't, life. It's life. It's not like they don't want to hang out. It's just that life circumstances doesn't always get you to hang out. You know what I mean? But they are working on your behalf because there are dark clouds that are threatening your existence. They're threatening your livelihood. They're threatening your mindset. Okay. Okay, but I'm also saying there are guardian angels and spirits around you, especially a significant. I saw at least 2 to 3 again, even though it's one dare right there. But it's like this is like the dare. I feel like it's made up of parts almost, and these different people are in your parts. One speaking to you spiritually, lifting you up, filling your cup, as it were, with strength and perseverance. Another one speaking practical dynamics to you. Okay, making your adjustments of your mindset or your eyes to see what's truly important in the steps of things, and I'm sensing there's another one that just because of their existence, they give you another level of comfort, a little bit of rest, okay, and whatever dynamic that's happening with you. This is painful. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Sagittarius, this is something that you are battling through. You're holding up a brave front, and you're really dealing with your days to days, and you're really trying to get your kingdom in order. It could be plaguing on your mind as well. I'm feeling a shooting pain in my head. But do not, again, Sagittarius, do not give up. Okay, you're on the right course of the way you're approaching the situations. Is what I'm hearing. Life is just, a bit cumbersome in certain respects at the moment, but it is ending. Okay, the 10 of Swords is the end to this cycle, this hardship, this stabbing in the back, as it were, this thing. Okay, I'm seeing so much energy and light that's like passing through these swords basically and going to be filling you up as well. Further clarification. Yeah, there is so much on your mind. I mean, you cannot deny this. This is the energies in your head, especially at night. I sense some of you do silently shed a tear, and that's fine. Let it out, the 9 of Swords. But do not fully get labored in your head, because a lot of the things that you're thinking that may have caused certain things or whatever, or that's not the case. Okay, it's just a hurdle of life. It's life in general. It's nothing, for the majority, it's nothing directed to you. It's just the circumstance of things. And there are a lot of things that are outside of your control at this moment. Okay? But you're being looked after, you're being catered to in certain respects, you're being cared for. It's the owl there, the moon is, you don't know what's going to happen, but it's still shining light. Don't give up. Okay? Don't give up. Spirit said take another card. Yeah. Oh, yeah, don't give up, because look, the 6 of Cups. there is going to be bliss entering back in your life. I sense a lot of you are also dealing with a level of escapism at this time when it comes to your dreams. So some of you might have been sleeping a little bit longer, okay, but that's understandable. There's a level of reprise. In certain respects, there's nothing wrong with escapism, so that you just escape away from everything. Just take a breath, It's a different thing when it starts working against you, but that's not the case here. This is needed because you are going through something, okay? But you're going to rise above it. Your plan about continue doing what you're doing, okay? The King of Swords is someone who's having the right aspects of this kingdom. The systems are being created. They are going to be moving, okay, in a good way. So continue doing what you're doing. Do not give up, Sagittarius, because guess what? This may seem nightmarish in certain respects, but soon that nightmare is going to turn into a wonderful dream. And that wonderful dream will be your reality, okay? 6 of Cups, don't give up. Whatever you're going through at this time, okay? Don't give up. And I'm sensing that this thing is not just located in the time frame of this reading. I sense for some of you, this actually happened recently in June. For some of you, a little bit earlier, perhaps. But definitely some of you critically happened at the latter part of June, and now we're in July. So somewhere around there have been another shift that's kind of shook you in certain respects. Okay, but don't give up, because it's building you up to get you stronger. It's getting you to a better place. So don't worry. Okay, try not to worry. I know it's easy to say than done, but try not to worry. You're going to get through this. Okay, you're going to get through this. I'm sensing some things about August and September. So let's see how that may look. But definitely, July it's a hard transition. Okay, but you're going to get through it. Okay, let's continue on, Sagittarius. Yeah, look at that, Ace of Cups. So the universe is seeing your situation. It is empathizing with you on so many levels, and it is going to bring in sustenance. It is going to bring in that relief. It is going to bring in that overflowing and abundance of love. Okay? This is, again, I felt the universe was looking at you. It was supporting you on so many ways over here, Sagittarius. I sense that some of you are actually entering this area right here. Okay? But you are never alone, Sagittarius. Some of you aren't even aware that, some of you just aren't aware of certain, I see like, angels taking form in reality, from the corporeal to the temporal, physically, that have been instrumental in orchestrating certain shifts in your life to help in this process. Further clarification. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius, what did I just say? So, yeah. The Two of Swords, Sagittarius. You don't see it, you can feel it. That's something. Your psychic energy is actually rising, okay? Your intuition is rising. You can feel these entities, I sense for some of you, or the natural energy of the universe orchestrating things on your behalf. You can feel it. It's happening, okay? You can sense it. And a lot of you intellectually can really distinguish it, okay? Even if you don't necessarily see it, okay? Further clarification. Yeah. A lot of you, so you thought that cup was going to work, it didn't work. You thought that cup was going to work, it didn't work. You thought that cup was going to work, it didn't work. But guess what? There's these two other golden cups right here, okay? Remember, with the Ace of Cups? You've been praying, you've been seeking, you've been trying, you've been doing everything with the Five of Cups. But hey, just turn around. It's almost there, okay? Sagittarius, I feel like this is like a supportive reading for you right now. I think a lot of you just need support to know that there is better on the horizon right now, is what is coming through. Don't dismay, as best you can, Sagittarius. There is change, positive change that's happening. It's a bit painful, but it is happening. Let me get some water for a second, please. Okay, let's see what else is happening for you. Yeah, listen, I really cannot make this up, Sagittarius. Like I said, it is happening. Okay? The Ten of Cups. I sense for some of you this will be instant. I sense for some of you this is going to be a semi-gradual change. It's going to be faster than you expected. I sense for some of you, your household, there's going to be an influx of abundance. And I sense for some of you, but in that, it's going to impact you as well. And I sense for some of you, it's definitely fully you and on a personal level as well. There will be a shift, okay, whereby finances are going to get better. You won't have to worry too much about the bills anymore in certain respects. Your health is going to get better. I see a table of food. So proper nutrition will start to get it. I sense this is a trend, like a gingerly building thing. Okay. But faster than you expect. Okay. The Ten of Cups is bringing in that sustenance, that comfort in life, that stability that you are working on. Okay, Sagittarius. It's just going through the motions. Okay, and like I said, a lot of you are right here, some of you are right here, and a lot of you are about to get here. Okay, and I'm seeing the month of August, honestly, with this one, with the Ten of Cups. So you're almost there. Okay, so the easement. Okay, there are some slight things that you're gonna have to take care of. I'm brought to those slight things because I see this is the first time I've ever saw this like this, where the grass almost seems overgrown. So you may have to like go and do a little bit of trimming. Just to really shine it up. So some minor things that you may have to do to fully facilitate this change. That's opportunity. That's knocking you. That's a rise that's happening, and it's honestly asking you to grasp it. Further clarification. Yeah, I cannot make this up. This is crazy, Sagittarius. The Five of Pentacles. This is where you are transitioning out of this situation of lack. Okay, so like there's an opportunity. I feel almost like someone is approaching you for some of you. Okay, or holistically speaking, you are rising out of this energy and into this. There is a transition happening here. Okay? Having nothing to having something. And this is an abundance of something, by the way. This is not some little rinky-dink trickle thing. This is substantially a substantial change in your life. Further clarification. Yeah. Look at that. And the money will follow. Seven of Pentacles. There's money happening here, yes, but when it comes, like I said, it's a transition. You know what I'm feeling? Because sometimes when the Ten of Cups comes in with that sustainability, that instant love affair of your livelihood, you know what I mean? On so many levels. It's your security and your finance, all the kind of stuff like that there. The peace in your household, stuff like that. You're living your friends, your circles, your reputation, all the kind of stuff, It's sometimes, a lot of times, sometimes with the Ten of Cups, it's kind of like instantaneous. But like I said, I sense more of a gradual. And look, we have like the gradual card, which is the Seven of Pentacles. This is the Harvest card. Almost there with the security of the finances, the Pentacles, dealing with the farmyard and everything. She's checking if it's ripe, if the fruit's ripe. Are you ready? You have options coming in. Okay? The harvest is about to happen. You're going to soon be able to take those fruits. And that's why I said this right here, you will be transitioning. It's happening. Okay? But a lot of you don't see it. You can feel it. Okay? Certain things you might be able to glimmer, but to see it, it may happen more so like the seeing process of certain things might happen in a latter part of this month, early part of August. The early part of August. Okay, let's continue on. Yeah. Look at that. Jesus Christ. Okay, listen here, Sagittarius. I sense for some of you, this is a job situation as well. Some of you are probably unemployed. Okay? And if that is the case for you, there's a shift happening here. Okay? And you will, remember, if you hear that sound, that's my dog snoring, apparently now. Yeah, but the Page of Pentacles, there is opportunity on the horizon for you. And when this transition happens, then there's an instant bam, okay? Whereby your health will start getting better, you should get your wardrobe getting it straight, your reputation will be instantly reformed, okay? And I sense a lot of you will be having a bit more of a freedom to pull into levels of circles. Now, there's a semi instantaneous flow to this, whereby in your immediate understanding to take care of the practical responsibilities, you will have the ability to do that. And you will have the ability to grow, the option to grow in it, okay, to bridge to higher levels, okay? But in the immediacy of it, the necessity for what you need to do and be and to take advantage of the opportunity, you will have the resources, okay? It's what I'm sensing, okay? It's almost like, someone going to the job and maybe you're waiting for the paycheck, but the paycheck don't come for the next week or 2 weeks for you to really be on your own, but you will be supplied. You'll figure it out, or there will be supplies happening for you, or both, okay? So don't dismay about that. There is that shift that's happening that's going to be able to support you, and you're going to be rising in your own power, okay? For the clarification. Yeah, look at that. I mean, oh my goodness, justice. Finally, this is good karma coming way. This is those hidden angels that I told you about. Some of them will be revealing to the light, but majority of them, you're not gonna be aware of them. You're just not, okay? But some of them that will reveal themselves, okay? Those particular angels are actually, human in the, it could be a family member or someone who knows you and you may not know them, or something like that, but you might have crossed their path one time and they put in a good word for you or something, you know what I mean? So just, you may be very welcomed in certain respects, unbeknownst to you, this person saw something in you or remembered you and they really helped you on the other side of things and you weren't even aware, okay? But yeah, this is good karma coming in. Finally, the scales balancing, fairness coming back to your life after a certain adjustment you really had to fight through, okay? But yeah, things will be starting to turn around for the better right here, okay? For the clarification. Yep, look at that. Some of you who don't have a job, you will have a job. You'll be back to work, okay, and doing much better than you used to. In fact, certain things that were put on the sidebar, and you'll have even more opportunity and more options, more capabilities to really go after a personal life. I said, for some of you you were just working for someone else's goals and stuff, but now you'll have the options to work really towards your life and the way you want to define your steps and dreams and goals, okay? There'll be also a revelation of your capabilities that's going to be slowly churning up inside you, okay? There is fortune coming your way, okay? There is work involved in this. I'm telling you, it's a learning curve, I'm sensing, in certain respects. But you have the capability, Sagittarius. You really do. And you're going to shock yourself. There's going to be love affair involved in your new life. Okay, this is just going to be a sense of pride, of freedom, of like the ability to just, again, I'm sensing options. Okay, let's just say you're going to have more options in your life. You're really going to be able to define certain precepts moving forward, okay, that really reflects you, to build upon how you want your life to look. That door is opening up for you to cultivate and to mature in those aspects. So let's see what the light cards are saying, Sagittarius. Yeah, look at that. There's something in the universe is telling me, I can stop the reading right here, basically. The Star card. There may be a Aquarius in your life. Okay, the Star is the Aquarius card, and that Aquarius. There's what I'm sensing is they may be impactful in your life in some way, and it's a miraculous way, however they are, as well as their energy themselves is, I sense, also saturating some of you Sagittarius as well. That's giving you that extra motivation, as it were. Okay? But holistically speaking, for you Sagittarius, the star card comes off as that miraculous card, something that seems like not possible becoming possible. Okay? Universe is telling me don't look further into that because that's more like a surprise. Further clarification. Yeah. There is a huge shift that's going to be happening in your mentality in your life. Two of Cups. Your love for life is going to come back, and it's going to come back with a bang, basically. A huge, like, you won't recognize yourself when you look in the mirror. Finally, there's going to be a change. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The High Priestess. Notice how the universe, I'm cooperating, and they're not going to tell me exactly. They're going to be very, see all the blue energy? The blue energy, the star, the moon in the background there, and the moon there is like, okay, we're leaving this as a surprise for Sagittarius, okay? Tell them use their intuition, navigate, and you do have a heightened intuition, psychic energy at this time. Trust yourself. Be authentic with yourself. It's going to lead you where you need to be, okay? Okay? Sagittarius, there's some great things I'm sensing on the horizon for you. Oh, this energy over here is just a lot. But I'm so glad you're rising. You will be rising. Let's see the angel bonus message. Yeah, look at that. New beginnings, new start, Page of Wands. You will be starting soon. Don't worry. Some of you, if it's not like a new job or something, it's a new thing. Okay, getting out of something pressing. Getting out of something, some turmoil. Okay, angel bonus clarification cards. Yeah, it's literally the same thing. And it's really encouraging you. The Magician, you have all of the capabilities that you need to succeed in this new endeavor. Trust yourself. That's what the Magician is saying. And again, we have the Ace of Wands. And your Page of Wands is holding the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, again, same message, but more defined as the universe being a part of this as well. Saying that, you know what? We're going to blast the doors off their hinges for you. Finally, you'll be moving forward and you'll be stepping into what is passionate in your life, what drives you, what fulfills you. You'll be finding more of your purpose, okay? And you will be able to be successful in it. You're going to go through an amazing, like glow up, as it were, an amazing growth process that you did not see coming. Sagittarius, I know you've been through a certain hardship, but that's about to end, and you're going to go into a steady rise is what's coming through. So Sagittarius, I really do hope this reading has given you some comfort, some edification, some advice, some good advice. Do not give up. You are on your way. Keep doing what you're doing. Be authentic. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/NaveenFerguson. And you know what? Everything that was said in the intro. And remember to visit the website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. I wish you all the best. Bye.